everyone, welcome back to Evony with Genghis. You may see the price tag at the bottom. No, I'm not advertising packs, but if you're going to buy them, use the promo code across the screen with Aptoide. Save yourself some money. Now, this is what's going on some servers right now. So I guess Evony is trying to spice up SVS. And if you look at this, this is a pack that this top thing right here, Glorious Revival Order, will revive 70% of your dead troops with this one thing. And it's only $20. That's pretty good, right? So 70% of your dead troops revive for $20. And that's only after the first 500 million in dead power. So I guess if you lost 2.5, or let's just say 1.5 million in power, you would get 700 million of that saved. So you'd heal 500, you'd get 700 for free with this one thing, and then probably these 300 source of lives might even do the rest. But pretty cool. And now let's look at the other one. So this is another pack that they're offering. This is only $5, and this will revive up to 70% of your dead troops for free after SVS ends, but only up to 2 billion total. So it has a maximum, a 1.5 billion maximum, where this one goes unlimited. So if you're like 15 billion and lost it all, unfortunately, you'd get 70% of it back. Pretty cool, but this ain't the coolest. Wait till the next part. Might not be cool to some. But anyways, it looks like maybe maybe Evany's learned that, hey, the same people play SVS all the time. Other people, they can't afford it. SVS is boring. Even big players who play all the time, they need targets, and targets are scared to play. Now look at this. So this is really odd or different. And some people may really like this, and some people may not. But Server War Miracle Season. So it sounds like, well, I'll read it and then tell you what it sounds like. Players who have reached the top 3 in SVS personal rankings 3 times or more, maximum 5 players per server. So let's assume this is a season. So let's assume this is 4 different Server War Miracle seasons, kind of like BOC. I don't know the number, how long it is, but there's a season that goes on, and it's obviously at least 3 weeks of SVS. And that would take 6 weeks because there's a week off in between, because you have to get top 3 times. But it's going to be more than 3 weeks because it's up to 5 players too. They will get an honorary medal displayed on their Monarch ranking. Okay, and they'll get another thing in the Arch of Triumph. But what the most important thing here is these players will be crossed out in SVS rankings in perpetuity, forever. So let's say you're one of these players who gets top 3 in SVS 3 times during Server War Miracle Season. You will no longer count for top 5 towards Wonder 1 wings forever on your server. So that means there's, let's say the same people got 1, 2, 3 again, and it's no longer Server War Miracle. That means 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 will be ranked top 5 that time, and they'll be eligible for wings. But if your server has lots of people and you guys rotated and there was a lot of different people getting top 3, up to 5 players, so your whole top 5 might not make it, and then you just have a top 10 always gets wings. So pretty cool for some servers, pretty bad for the servers who like to block people. Maybe some of those servers will be like, we're not going to play for Server War Miracle because we are playing the long game and we want to screw over people on our server. Who knows? But for servers who struggle, because I know on our server, like for a long time, people were always asking like, hey, could the top players sit out, not play, let everybody else play? And we were actually kind of like for it a little bit, but then Blood of Ares became a reward, and it was like, nope, sorry, gotta play all the time, get Blood of Ares. And, things could be done. Things could be worked out on some servers, right? But now those people don't have to sit out to let other people get wings if this hits your server. So let me know in the comments if you have this. It is obviously on new servers. And let me know if you're excited for it or if you're dreading it. So, because, there's problems with it too. Like you look at this stuff and People are obviously going to be like, hey, I'm 5 billion. I can revive it all for $20, get my wings, boom. Minus 5 billion, earn 70 million points. Like that stuff can happen too. So there could be drawbacks to it as well, especially with a very low price tag like $20. But anyways, let me know your thoughts on it. I think it is cool, and I would like them to implement something like this into BOC and BOG, especially BOG, man. That top 100 for BOG is so hard for people to get. And there's never an ultimate war season for BOG either, so it makes it even harder. But it would be nice if they implemented this into other stuff and said people are no longer they're eligible, but they don't block each other. This thing also said that the people who get those perpetuity things will get really good rewards. So we all know Evony, that means they're going to get 100 refined stones. Like, subscribe, leave a comment.